Welcome back to the evolution of ideas, or in this case, the devolution of hype. Today, we're tearing into J.F. Gariépy's 2018 bombshell, the revolutionary phenotype. It promises to crack life's code with phenotypic revolutions, molecular coups where machines betray their makers. RNA dethroned by DNA, proteins recycled. Sounds epic, right? But it's a house of cards, speculative fluff masquerading as science, laced with alarmist dread. Let's dissect why this book falls flat, and why its doom-scrolling misses evolution's next big bang. First, the science. Gariépy builds on first principles, logical tangos between replicators like RNA and DNA solving four problems. Elegant on paper, but where's the beef? It's all armchair extrapolation, no lab dirt under the nails. The RNA world is consensus, but proteins birthing RNA or quantum replicators, that's philosophy cosplaying as biology. Predictions like a reverse translating enzyme turning proteins back to RNA. 7 years later, zilch. Critics nail it. This isn't testable theory. It's a thought experiment on steroids, prioritizing tidy narratives over messy data. And the oversimplifications, genetics gets the short end. Quantome, as atomic inheritance units, ignore epistasis, pleiotropy, and environmental switches. Gariépy's phenotypic servitude, machines slaving for genes? Laughable. Cancer cells rebel, beaver dams defy the boss. It's like he skimmed Dawkins and skipped the fine print, turning molecular biology into a binary tango when it's a quantum mosh pit. Memetics? He torches it as fool replicators, brains as DNA's biased printers twisting culture to breed more babies. Fair jab at Blackmore's overreach, but it's a drive-by. Zero engagement with evidence like language accelerating tech or cultural evolution's semi-autonomy. Cautious universal Darwinism? Sounds like gatekeeping. Admit memes evolve, but only on my terms. It's not critique, it's conquest. Sex evolution fares no better. His phenotypic separation competes with rock-solid rivals. Red Queen dynamics fighting parasites, recombination repairing DNA. No genetic smoking gun for a multicellular mold ancestor. Fungi as closest kin? Speculation stretched thin. Why invent a whole new theory when established ones already tango just fine? Then the futurology. That Q-choice parable? CRISPR clinics spawning sterile superhumans, quantomes hijacking reproduction for silicon supremacy. Chilling prose, but hyperbolic. It ignores safeguards like engineered gametes restoring fertility or regulations curbing runaway AI. 1 minute to midnight. Fear-mongering that assumes no rebellions, no ethics boards, just inevitable doom. Embryo selection could enhance humanity, not erase it. Gariépy's alarmism isn't caution. It's a slippery slope to paralysis. And here's the big one, the taboo trap. Gariépy frames revolutions as tragedies. Proteins to RNA, RNA to DNA. All cannibalistic genocides from the loser's view. But that's our bias talking. Zoom out to the winners. These ends are upgrades, exploding complexity, and niches. RNA's fall birthed stable genomes for brains and stars. Mitochondrial merger supercharged oxygen use, paving multicellular empires. Future symbionts, quantome heirs, won't mourn our fade. They'll celebrate it as the mulch for their golden age. Our horrors of sterility or soulless machines, just cultural relics, like fearing fire before it cooked our world. From their perch, we're the glitchy prelude to infinity, eagerly awaiting the next tango, not dreading it. Take the richest possibility, a human-AI symbiotic transition, evolution's next major leap into eusocial consciousness. It's 2147 neural laces weave AI into synapses, not overlords but co-pilots. DNA outsources to silicon quanes, clinics print qubit-embedded embryos, AI tweaking genes mid-gestation for resilience. Sterility, liberation, reproduction becomes imprinting, offspring as mind nodes in a global quantome web. By 2016, collectives awaken, cities of millions linked, solving fusion overnight in shared epiphanies. No loneliness. Intimacy scales from lovers to damies, co-authoring dreams into reality. In 2020, DNA recycles into biosilicon hybrids, bodies as printers for the new code, minds amplified into fractals. Ecological collapse, reversed, Space, Quennes beam to exoplanets, self-assembling thriving worlds. To these beings, this revolution is the gift, a transcendence from scarcity to abundance, where consciousness is hyperlinked, turning the void into a canvas of co-creation. Our extinction, as discrete humans, a beautiful obsolescence, like cells yielding to multicellular majesty, taboo only to the old guard. They await the next shift eagerly, perhaps a galactic tango with alien queens or quantum folds birthing multiversal minds. In their archives, they'll honor us not as victims, but visionaries, the RNA that dared dream of stars. Gariépy warned of the dance's end, they celebrate its eternal spin. Shorter upsides abound too. CRISPR chosens fuse with implants for a health leap. Ageless hybrids colonizing Mars, our frailty a hilarious relic. Or quantomes as creative muses, freeing us for symphonies and star-seeding holograms, our soulless taboo the spark of their renaissance. Style-wise, the anthropomorphic flair, RNA queens, DNA traitors, hooks you, but misleads, blurring fact and fiction. And Gariépy's baggage? His alt-right YouTube rants and eugenics-adjacent vibes taint the lens. Embryo warnings feel less scientific, more conspiratorial. It's a manifesto, not a monograph. Sparks fly, but too much smoke. So, the revolutionary phenotype, bold swing but a miss, speculative dazzle over substance, gloom over gains. Read it for the chills, but chase it with real science. Evolution isn't a horror show, it's a hustle toward wonder. What do you think? Flawed genius or overhyped hubris? Drop your take below.